Yo, how's it going, everyone? It's that time once again, the Dokkan early stream. How are you guys doing? Didn't realise that the new Blue Zone stages came out at 3 o'clock this morning. Should have paid more attention to the news. I thought something was coming out today, but I didn't realise it was way earlier than usual. So a little bit annoying, but it means we've got some more stuff to do on the stream today. Let's get the link to the second channel in the chat, because then I don't need to have the restream open. Got to the last bar, forgot to pick up 7 Ultra Kid Goku. Yeah, that's the problem, is Kid Goku was kind of relevant for quite a while after his release, except for that. Like, it wasn't great at taking big super attacks, and then obviously if you do get a turn where you miss those 7 orbs, then not great. Yo, Mandalorian Legion, Twitch side. I'll let you decide with how good the BROLY trio are. Should I do one rotation on the banner, or continue saving for the 10th anniversary? I mean, I guess it depends, like, how many stones you've got on that. Like, it could be... It's one of those things, it's always hard to say. Like, when people are like, should I do a rotation on this banner? It's like, well, if you do, you might get them. But you also might not get them. So, it's very difficult to say. I know you got, like, heavily shafted during the anniversary, so I don't know how many stones you have. You're probably better off saving at this point, but... I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, what's up, booming? Drace, I forgot about the last mission for the Bardock Siege. I just finished it, but it's too late. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, I saw that BROLY, like the SSR and the TUR, have a super attack, which I guess makes sense. Hey, shout out to Little Blue for re-upping her Twitch subscription. Twitch subscriber for 11 months. Let's go. Appreciate you. When top grossing? Global, for some reason, always waits for top grossing. It's like... Usually when banners come out near the end of the week, like they'd never do them at the weekend. They never do top grossing at the weekend. So it always ends up being like Monday. Or sometimes even Tuesday. So if Global did get top grossing, it won't be till next week, I think. I mean, we could randomly get it today. Like, we could get top grossing in like 24 minutes, but otherwise it probably won't be till Monday. Asking for Toon. I did message Toon on Discord before I started, because I didn't notice he messaged me. It was either yesterday or even the day before, because I wasn't really online much yesterday. But yeah, because I know he always makes a video like showing like his Memmorial stones for like this year and last year, and then like listing a bunch of other Dokkan YouTubers as well, and normally includes me. The weird thing is, I went to look back in my previous videos and previous streams, and I couldn't find one from last year. Normally I do a stream, like, I found the ones for the 2 or 3 years before, where I've made like a stream that has the big number on the thumbnail for how many stones I got. But apparently I didn't do one last year, so I must have just done it on a random stream or something. Plus, I already bought my 21 rainbow tickets, so I don't actually remember how many stones I got to start with. I don't know I can't remember how much it costs to get the 21 tickets. I had 401 Memmorial stones left, and I bought the 21 tickets. Were they like 3 each or something? I can't remember. Was it 3? I know I got like just over 500. So they must have been more than 3, because that would have only been 464. Were they 5 each? Yeah, they must have been 5 each, yeah. So I would have got 506 tickets, 506 in total, I think. Yeah, because I had 401 left over, so 506, which is a lot less than Because I think every year for the last couple of years I've gotten more than I did the year before. Like I say, I can't find one for last year. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Why did that not come up last time? Did I spell it wrong or something? It comes up when I search for Memmorial on my channel. But if I search for Memmorial stones, it doesn't come up. No, there it is. It didn't come up when I looked for it earlier for some reason. I got 761 last time. So that's what? What did I just say? I got 506. So that's 255 less, which if I times by 50, that means in this year, or this previous year, with the calculation period, I spent 12,750 less stones than I spent the year before. That's a lot. I had a fun, crazy dream. I was fighting DLC Radahn, but my character had Wukong skills. I mean, I think Radahn would be a hell of a lot easier fighting him as Sun Wukong with all of his abilities, just because he's so much more fast and agile, the dodging, and of course every now and then being able to like paralyze him and stuff like that would be kind of fun. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Shout out to everyone out for the early stream. I guess in the title we're going to be doing the summons with the tickets that I got, and then I was going to do some showcases for Broly and the trio against some of the different tough bosses like Beast and stuff like that. But since we've got the new Blue Zone stages, we should probably do those. Get those up as videos for today. The 3 great Super Saiyans, Goku and Piccolo, and Goku Youth. So I'm guessing there's going to be missions as well. This is the trio finish skill OST. I've not heard it before. Well, this is finish skill 2, so this is the one that, like, I've never actually seen this, because finish skill 2 is when you don't fully charge the thing, but it's like impossible. Actually no, or is 2 the good one? 2's the good one. 1 is the one where you don't fully charge it, which I feel like is impossible. Unless you get the worst Orb RNG ever, because it's so easy to charge. Alright, so beat the stages once. Oh, okay, stage 3 has a mission, which is 6 exploding rage characters. Okay. So that means we can use any teams we want, so 550 free-to-play stones. So it'll be, what, 150 to do a rotation. We have 400 left. I mean, I guess it depends, right? Because we don't know who... I would say wait, because, I mean, you'll lose out on the 3+1, but... Well, actually, no, because it'll still be active when we get the details. I would say just wait to see what Part 2 is. Because imagine if it's like the anniversary, and one of the units in Part 2 is actually hands down the best unit in the game. Then you're probably going to want to do a rotation or 2 on that one, instead of the Part 1. I just got an ad with ketchup on pizza. Wait, what? Yeah, we don't know yet about a Super Easy A, because I feel like that's a good option for... If we find out a character's going to get a Super Easy A, and you can get them with the redstone, then that's probably who you want to go for. But yeah, what team? So we're going to do... The first one is versus Kid Goku. So... I would be tempted to use a Dragon Ball Saga team, but we all know how badly that can go. So, what team should we use for Kid Goku? I guess the only reason they put the non-charged version is just in case you get the worst, like, Orb RNG ever. And then Dragon Ball Saga with Demon King Piccolo. Sorry about that one. I mean, we'll give it a go, I suppose. Maybe not with Demon King Piccolo on the team, though. I'm not going to lie. That seems like a terrible idea. Because does he... Is Kid Goku from the movie thing on Dragon Ball Seekers? Like, will he transform instantly or no? This incredibly bizarre team that I had to use to showcase Turles, Paragus, because he's not on any good teams. Well, not on any good leads. He's got no. I can't believe they brought out that Paragus. And not only can you not use him with BROLY, but he doesn't have any 200% leaders. Yeah, surely if there's going to be a Super Easy 8, it has to be the STR Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. Surely. Yeah, if he instant transforms, then I guess it could be good, but... TN's actually really good. Alright, well, we'll see how we get on. Not sure how I feel about this, but... Okay, so we're going to try out the Dragon Ball Saga team. Oh, this is a terrible first rotation, actually. Oh, God, as long as he doesn't super straight away, I guess. I have no idea how hard this guy hits as well, but... Well, that's 5 orbs. There's 8 there. Except I'm never going to be able to get... I need to make sure, as long as one of the Goku, as long as one of the Gokus can get 7. If they can both get 7, that would be great. But they can't. Its attack raises every turn. Nice. That sounds good. Alright. Okay, so as long as we eat a few normals here, get a bit of build up, that's fine. I have to say, I used to be someone that would always embrace the pineapple on doesn't belong on pizza memes, but it's really not that bad. I think it depends what else you have with it. I think people just don't like that it's like sweet. Oh damn, 300k, okay. Not used to having like sweet things on a pizza. Strawberry on pizza is certainly an interesting choice. Okay, it can be attack lowered though. Interesting. Yeah, the super for 300k, I mean, considering how old Kid Goku is, that's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. I can't believe you're agreeing after your... I thought with the way amount you spam the pineapple on pizza emotes on Twitch, I thought you were on side for that. Let's do that. I do expect we'll get the Easy 8 info for Broly. It'll either be, I would say, Sunday morning or Monday morning, because I think he'll come out on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Best thing on pizza is jalapenos. Jalapenos on pizza is good. Not too many, though. I do like jalapenos, but I can't handle, like, really spicy stuff. But yeah, jalapenos on pizza are a good choice. If I can create my own pizza, or get a pizza that's close to what I like, it's normally... Pepperoni is like a boring choice, but it is nice. We've always got to have a meat, like a main meat, like pepperoni. I like jalapenos on there. Sweet corn's really good on pizza. Or, because you can still have both. Peppers, like green or red. And then potentially like a second meat. Sausage or like meatball or something is good. That's the thing, like pineapple on pizza can be okay, but then combined with certain other things. Like I wouldn't get all those things on a pizza. Like pepperoni, meatballs, jalapenos, peppers, and then have pineapple on it as well. That would be... I don't feel like that wouldn't fit very well. Okay, so 7 orbs for you, good. I mean, you don't need a lot of ki anyway, so we'll just do that. Yo, Vilify, how's it going? Oh, nice. Android 8 dodging the Insta Super. We love that. Yeah, see, that sounds great, Apathy. I hope you guys are enjoying this DB Saga versus Kid Goku and also in-depth discussion about pizza toppings video. Alright, attack lower. Okay, I mean, we're doing okay so far. 23 million attack stat from LR, Yamcha and Poir. We got a pretty good easy A from considering they're a free-to-play, like, World Tournament LR. Does he only have 1 HP bar? And we got 1 phase, because this is what, turn 4? We haven't even done half of his health, so I would assume yes, but... I probably shouldn't be floating the other Kid Goku, should I? Because then we're going to keep ending up with every now and then we get a double Kid Goku rotation. Which I don't really want. Yeah, Bulma obviously not going to do a lot of damage considering type disadvantage, but... Yeah, Memmorial stones have been given out already. There has been issues in the past in some years where some players haven't got them, and but there's normally been an announcement in the news, and then they have fixed it relatively quickly. But yeah, we will do some Memmorial Stone ticket summons. I think literally I saved 150 stones. Of the stones just in case, because I think the only unit I need on that list of characters that you could potentially get from the banner that isn't rainbowed is in Piccolo Jr., who I thought mine was rainbowed, but I mean I really only use him for the World Tournament. Mine's 90%, so he needs 1 more copy. So at the end of the day, if I have a way to get it like guaranteed, I might as well. So I saved 150 of the stones. We'll do a bunch of the tickets, and then if I don't end up getting him, I'll just get him with the leftover 150 stones. Yeah, I like the fact that TN is basically like a free-to-play World Tournament, like physical rosé. He can just do so many attacks. And he can actually build his defense up to like a pretty reasonable level. But yeah, there are no like part 2 Memmorial stones, because obviously it's the ones you get are for the build up of how many stones you've spent over the entire year. So technically the only way they could do like part 2 Memmorial stones is it would be based on how many stones you spent in part 1, which, considering it's what, 1 stone for every 50 stones spent, it means people would be getting what, like maybe like 10 stones for part 2, depending on how many you did. I know some people would have more or less than 500 stones depending on what you came into the anniversary with and stuff like that, but yeah, the physical trio OSTs are definitely pretty good. Hadn't heard them before now. But... Is it time for Bulma active skill? Turn 6, so no, not yet. I'm not sure, like, I don't really want Kid Goku. There's the same number of attacks in slot 2 and 3, so I suppose it doesn't really make any difference at this point. But yeah, Bulma builds up damage reduction, so she don't have to worry about her too much. Yeah, the fact that he can be, like, he does keep raising his attack, but he also can be attack lowered, so... This is the Broly transformation one, I believe. In terms of the OST. Yeah, it's one of those things with, I talked about it with that special Broly event. How much is this going to do with his attack rating? 645. Oof. That was close. It's a good thing everybody else will tank normals for double digits, because yikes. But yeah, this is something we talked about in that Broly event video, is attack lowering is really good, because it can make it so that basically everyone on your team takes double digit damage from normals. But it doesn't really affect super attack damage that much, especially for characters who are raising their attack when they super. Although I think... Oh, does Android 8 has a full heal thing, doesn't it? I can't remember the last time I saw that. When HP is 20% or less, he recovers 80% HP. Ah, let's go. It does mean we lose out on the active skill for Kid Goku. But what's these guys' ones? Disables a single enemy action once within the turn. I suppose if we just do that, then we'll get rid of the attack in slot 1. Because I don't think Android 8 will kill, but I did the Cyberman event with the new Broly. It was like nothing all the way to 1030. I mean, yeah, the fact that the new Broly is an AoE character is going to make all of those missions for future versions of like the Bardock Siege and the Cyberman event super, super easy. Oh my god, he's still not dead. I thought we would at least kill him with the combo of these two. Come on, Kid Goku. Okay, good. I was going to say, because we run dangerously close to Kid Goku getting super attacked again otherwise. LR Golden Frieza. I think LR Golden Frieza's in a different, because this is the playlist from like units that came out this year. Alright, so DB Saga versus Kid Goku. We got pretty lucky, I guess, in terms of who took the super attacks and when, because we came very, very close to dying on that second to last turn when Kid Goku took the super. But there you go. Kid Goku movie Blue Zone beaten with the DB Saga team. Let me know how you guys got on with this stage. What team build did you use? Whether you used items or not, obviously let me know down below. But yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I mean, it's going to be the same with all these. Whenever they release new Blue Zone or Red Zone like sets, like the first couple of stages are not going to be too crazy, and then it's just the thing I guess we're all like looking forward to seeing is it's like how difficult is the final one going to be, because with a lot of these, every time they release these new sets, the final fight ends up being like the new hardest fight in the game. So be interesting to see what that's going to be. But anyway, that'll be it for the video. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so that's the video for the Kid Goku stage. Make sure you guys do hit that like button. Appreciate everyone out for the stream on early Friday. Why is Broly? Broly's OST is similar to the Cell Max one, where I feel like it's a lot louder than some of the other ones. Yeah. Because, yeah, Golden Frieza... When did Golden Frieza come out? Yo, Talus, how's it going? Alright, so stage 2 is versus Goku and Piccolo. Alright, this is like the Dead Zone movie one, isn't it? It's our all Broly team. Have I seen what? Dokkan and Legends follow each other, but this celebration is suspiciously close together. There's been a few times over the years since Legends came out where the games have released like similar stuff at the same time, or very close to each other. I want a good team to use my Dragon Fist Goku on, because I got mine's at like 90% now. I've waited for him to come back for so long so I could get dupes for him. I got the Piccolo and Vegeta banning unit. I did one last rotation, like, while I was busy editing and rendering videos and stuff on... What day was it everything came out? Wednesday? And I got the Piccolo. So I've awakened him. It's 55%. Haven't link leveled him yet. In the Dokkan World video. Wait, Dokkan World talks in his videos now? Like, I've never really watched Dokkan World content because I don't like Dokkan content without voiceover. I should probably do the bosses versus the... We should do extreme teams, really, considering it's the, like, heroes red zones. Could try out the Freezer team. Oh, on the official Twitter, they posted something called Dokkan World. Let's have a look. Oh, it's interviewing people on the street. So it's just going to be... Oh god, I instantly, even without the sound, like the over crazily excited the guy is, I don't like it. Yeah, see, he says it right. Yeah, no, that looks horrible already. I don't want to watch that. Hey, Sokodo, let's go. Oh wait, do you get the... You must get the actual, like, the message thing, right?
Do you want to taste the power of the ultimate android?
Shout out to Justin for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Global always waits like a few days for top grossing, so it's probably going to be Monday, because they never do it at the weekend, unless it's today. Oh, which it would have been 1 minute ago if it was today. Okay, so we're going to jump into the versus Piccolo and Goku stage from the Dead Zone. We did see the update in the files before the worldwide even started that their actual LR should be getting an Easy A at some point. Doesn't necessarily mean during the worldwide, because remember we saw the thing way back before last year's worldwide where the future androids Easy A, like stickers, were in the file, so we knew they were going to get an Easy A, and then they didn't get one until way after the worldwide. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, these guys can, I guess they have the damage reduction now, but not the greatest first rotation, that's for sure. Let's see. Is Broly the king of Dokkan after Beast intro runs out and after his taunt? I mean, those are two very major things, right? Because we're talking like 5 or 6 turns in, but... I mean, I think there's arguments that Broly is the best unit in the game. Even so, the Beast. The main arguments for Beast is the fact that he has the Taunt, which obviously can be used to protect the entire team, whereas Broly doesn't have anything like that. And then once you get to, like, if you don't transform him on turn 1, you transform him on turn 3, then you've got his super tanking on turn 3 and 5. Then when you get to turn 7... I have had, like, I put him in slot 1 against, like, Blue Zone, Blue Gogeta, and he took quite a lot of damage from a super once you get to that point where his extra bit of damage reduction is worn out, whereas obviously in that situation Beast would still tank better, I think. But Broly, especially if you get the right RNG luck, can definitely do a lot more damage. Ooh, these guys can double super. Kid Buu with the clutch dodge. He dodged every single attack in slot 3. Normally we like Kid Buu to dodge at least like one attack and then still get hit a couple of times to build up his passive, but I'll take it him dodging the super. I guess we just float. Oh, they're not going to be able to attack though. Well, super, they obviously attack, but I mean, Beast obviously has the advantage of being on more teams. But both of them don't really have any restriction. Like, Broly doesn't need any specific allies on the team. Gohan doesn't either, really, which is really good. It's really important to remember, like, how big of a factor that is, because there's characters like, you know, Golden Week, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, who's really, really good, but you can't just throw him on any team, because he needs to have, like, Buu Saga, at least one Buu Saga ally. So you can't just throw him on, like, any team you want. Whereas Broly and Beast, you basically can. So 1.4 million. Okay. Oh, so they hit it quite hard. I hate this thing that comes up all the time now. And then you have to click don't show this again.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's rename these things actually before. So that was Blue Zone, Kid Goku. And that's yeah, true. It is, that is true. It's just Hirudegarn doing typical Hirudegarn things. He should have just dodged, but he didn't because he's terrible. Alright, we got at least a better start this time. Yeah, the classic Hirudegarn strategy of just dodge some normal attacks and then eat a super to the face. Unsurprising. Damn. Even Golden Frieza, with all the damage reduction he has on turn 1, taking that much damage. In Golden Frieza has definitely frauded me out quite a few times. Like, once you get a few turns into the fight, he does not take damage very well. Okay, well at least they, I don't know if they can super more than twice, but they've supered Golden Frieza both times. The standby theme for the trio is cool, but it's very much not stream OST vibes. Especially because when you use the standby, it's very short. That's the thing with a lot of these OSTs, is you never hear them in-game for longer than, like, you know, a turn or two, maybe. Okay. Yo, Prof, how's it going? Oh god. Not having to rely on Hirudegarn again, please. I mean, I do just have to, but I'm not happy about it. Also, there's not a lot of key for the Turles army, which is not great. I mean, Turles probably would live in slot 1, but I mean, the thing is, it's one of those, like, it's a double-edged sword kind of strategy when you're using Hirudegarn, because if you're gonna use him, you kind of, like, the reason he's on this Frieza team is because the Frieza team needs slot 1 units. So if we're going to use him on the team, we kind of still just have to put him in slot 1 and hope that he actually does dodge. But yeah, he dodged everything this time, so at least there's that. And then we get a bit more attack lowering. That's the thing, is because it's just all RNG related, like, Hirudegarn can look like an absolute beast. Because you can have turns where he dodges everything. And then, yeah, other times you go into events and he just immediately doesn't dodge an attack in slot 1 and gets killed. Which is really annoying. God. I don't really want Golden Frieza in slot 1, like, after turn 1, really. Also, I don't want these guys not in slot 1 because they lose loads of their damage reduction. Really, we just wanted the Turles army and the Command and Raisin together on the same turn, like, straight away, but we didn't get that, so... 317k. Okay. I mean, at least Frieza will do a lot of damage, but... Oof. Hirudegarn is secretly UI Goku. Well, I mean, it's the same UI, it's the UI Goku, like, curse, isn't it? Characters that have this really high percentage chance to dodge, but then when you, like, when it really matters, they don't dodge. Oh, come on, Frieza, let's go. 19.2. I think this is them dead, right? Oh, I was going to say. Oh, Frieza. I was going to say, if he doesn't kill them, he's going to get supered and die. But he dodged. Alright, well, there you go. That one seemed... Well, I guess to be fair, for the first one, we were using Dragon Ball Saga, which is a much weaker team in terms of, like, damage output. Because I was going to say, that seemed like it was way quicker than Stage 1. Which, I mean, considering we used Dragon Ball Saga and managed to beat Stage 1, and then we beat this stage with the Frieza team, which, you know, is not great. But, like, I feel like then if you're bringing your actual strong teams, like Beast, Broly, Reps of Universe 7, like, these first two stages are absolutely destroyed. Because that was not particularly difficult with this team, which isn't really that great. So, that was versus Goku and Piccolo. Definitely a short one, but, you know, nice and easy. So, let me know how you guys got on with this stage. What team build did you use? Whether you used items or not, let me know down below in the comments section. And then, yeah, I guess we will move on to the third one for the next video. So, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, well, that was a much shorter video than the first one. Because, yeah, that was not particularly difficult. I mean, even with that team, which, not great, but... SSJ Trio and the new stage can super 3 times in slot 1. That sounds good. That sounds fair and reasonable. And what is it? 6 exploding rage characters. Where is Exploding Rage? Is it in green? Yeah. So let's see, who have we got on here? I mean, we could literally just use a team of like some of the best units in the game, because we got this Broly, right? New Broly's on his team. Beast Gohan's on his team. Who else we got? Rose would be on his team. I can't really use it in Rose because they got the same name. It's funny to think that like Exploding Rage was such a mid category until like we got a couple of these units, like the Anniversary and then this new Broly, and it's like, oh, okay, now this team's actually really good. So you can't use God Goku though, because he won't get his intro. So then yeah, just use LR Zamasu. God, this is such an OP team though. No, apparently I did the DB Saga team for something else on that challenge. I think it was from the last challenge stream, and it's almost the exact same team. I was trying to think, like, see what a non-mega busted team would look like. Although it still has Beast Gohan on it, so how, like, non-mega busted is it, really? But yeah, just look how bad some of the options are for this team otherwise. Like, who else are we running, like, realistically? I mean, I guess you're okay. Like, we're kind of past the days where Birdcoo is actually good. But why does it always do that? I'll try it with the terrible version first, just to see. I mean, I say terrible version, we still have Beast Gohan on the team, so. Okay, so for the third and final stage, we're fighting the three great Super Saiyans. This is the trio from the 13 movie, right? There's a mission to beat it with 6 Exploding Rage characters. Exploding Rage is a category that is certainly interesting. It's never particularly good, but then got like a huge amount of buffs with some of the newer characters. Like obviously Beast Gohan is on here, but I made a much more OP like version of the team, which I know not everybody is going to have with the new units on it. But like this is a full Exploding Rage team, and this team is ridiculously good. Like this team, you could probably beat most of the events in the game with this team, but I didn't want to just jump straight in and use this team for the video because I feel like this team will absolutely just steamroll the stage. So we're going to try it out with this team first and see how we get on. Obviously, if we do get destroyed, then we can always just jump back in with the better version of the team. But I feel like whilst this team does have Beast Gohan on it, it's a more easily recreatable team by people watching the video potentially. But I guess we'll see, because again, like I know for global players, not everyone is going to have Beast Gohan, but most people did spend the year on global waiting for the anniversary and saving for Beast. But if you don't have him, of course, that just makes things significantly harder. But if you have Broly, if you have the new Broly, like Anniversary Broly and the new Broly, Rose Zamasu, like there's a lot of interesting options for this team. And if you have all of them, like that first team that I showed, that you can put, if you can make that exact team, then I would imagine that this would be quite easy. But we'll have to see. So, starting off as AGL. We've got the Beast OST on as well, very fitting. Yeah, even like I was gonna say, even physical Ultima Gohan can be a bit of a risk nowadays in the difficult events. 154. Well, that's not terrible, but of course the problem is this Saiyaman. I threw him on the team because he just got his awakening. He got his EZA with the most recent World Tournament. Of course, completely forgetting that he gets most of his buffs against extreme type enemies. So I think we're probably going to end up getting the Birdcoo revive straight away here. I mean, Birdcoo, again, is another unit that's not exactly aged amazingly well. I need to get his 18 key super, though, so he at least gets to stack. Because, yeah, as long as God Goku gets the dodges here. Okay, he gets some attacks off. Yeah, the boss category is definitely still a huge major issue for extreme characters. Like I talked about it in the Paragus showcase from yesterday, but the fact that they brought out a Paragus in the like Broly event, he needs to be run with a Broly to get his intro, and gives extra support to characters whose name includes Broly, and then he's not on the new Broly's team. Like you literally can't run them together on his leader skill, which is just crazy. Also, I thought it was interesting that they added a new category. Like we saw that in the data download, right? The uncontrollable power category. But then they didn't make Broly or the trio a leader for it. So there's a new category in the game, which a bunch of characters have been added onto, but it doesn't actually have a leader. So I'm assuming part 2 is going to have that, because I guess if Broly in part 1 was the Carnival, then the Extreme Unit in part 2 hopefully will be the Dokkan Fest, and I guess Uncontrollable Rage will be, or Uncontrollable Power will be part of their like 170 lead, I guess. Alright, so we're going to save the active skill for now. You get 3 key from Beast. No, you still need more. Because I really wanted to try and get the 7 orbs for Kid Goku, but just to get that little extra bit, there we go. Get that little bit of extra damage reduction for physical Gohan. Didn't run all types leader. I mean, yeah, to be fair, because it's a Carnival LR, if Broly's leader skill was Uncontrollable Power, that would also be terrible. Because that team would not be good. I mean, there are some good units on it, but that's not what we want. I mean, you could make a good team out of it, to be fair. Like a team that could still beat events and everything, but it's definitely not what we wanted for his leader skill. Movie Bosses probably wasn't the top pick, but at least it's good because you can have the Turles army on there. Obviously, when Int Broly gets his EZA, like you can easily have enough planetary destruction characters on the team for the Turles army to get their full passive active and everything, so... Typical Goku Gohan shenanigans there with the additional normal. At least he tanks everything for double digits. Yeah, we have no idea about top grossing on global yet. Since we didn't get it already today, I imagine it probably won't be till Monday now. Because I don't think in the recent like year or so, I can't remember a time they've given out top grossing at the weekend. So. Yeah, as much as I do want him to get stacks, I don't really want him getting hit in slot 1 straight away. God Goku hopefully won't kill. Only hope I'm waiting for the disappointment of 2 new super units in part 2. God, I hope not. I mean, as long as he was a good unit, as much as we meme about it all the time, I would rather there be a LR Bio BROLY in part 2 than there be 2 superclass units. Extreme just needs more units. There you go, perfect. Now Birdcoo gets to kill him and get another stack at the same time. Still got that revival potentially in play. Alright, so this would be the trio then, right? Oh, their tech. Although this is their, what, their TUR art, so... Oh, there we go, do that. Get ready to be supered 1,000,000 times. Well, let's see how we get on. So 11 mil for Gohan. Actually get the additional super, good. Beast is going to get hit a whole bunch of times, which means he's going to get basically guaranteed crits. Mine is only 55% though, that's the thing. As much as I do have Beast Gohan and he is amazing, but mine is only 55%. So, right, they're super straight away. How much is this going to do to Beast? Still takes double digits, perfect. That's right, keep hitting him. Build up that attack. Yeah, 16 mil for 55%, pretty good. They've got a decent amount of HP though, that's the going to be the main issue. I mean, the theme of the celebration overall is like all 3 Broly movies, but I don't think they said specifically like there'll be 3 Broly units. Plus, I guess you could include the Easy A's, right? Because we already know the Int one's getting an Easy A, so technically you can say we're getting 2 Brolys. I need that Int Broly Easy A like ASAP though. He's going to be so good. I hope. Because his base kit is really, really good. So, as long as I don't fumble, like his Easy A is going to be great. Cleopatra Gaming, no, the P is not 25k stones. It's 2,500, not factoring in the SSRs that you can trade in for coins. So I've done in total on the 2 banners in part 1, 1,050 stones, and I have 310 coins, so I'm like well over halfway. Oh god. This is literally just a case of now we have to dodge with UI, or we... Actually, do we just die anyway? Because I don't think can Tech Goku even tank, like, against these guys. And can Kid Goku even tank against these guys? I don't know. Nice, we dodged the super, so that's the important thing. For me, I got the trio and I got Broly, but only the 1 copy. And that's the thing, the coins carry over into part 2, which is the best part. So it basically means when we get into part 2, whichever unit I want the most, I'm just going to summon on their banner first. And then depending on how many stones it takes me to get them, I can then potentially just get the other character straight away, which is going to be pretty good. And of course, depending on how many stones I have, if I get the first character that I summon for quite easily or quite quickly, I could then potentially summon for the other unit. If my luck keeps going and I get the other new unit relatively easily, I won't be far off or even just be at the P, like, and then I can get a dupe for whoever I want, which will probably be Broly. I don't know, it depends. Obviously, it depends who the part 2 units are. You have no idea who they even are yet. The fact that they haven't supered again yet is a little bit concerning, because I feel like Kid Goku's about to eat a super now, which will probably be instant death. Yeah. We're on full health as well. Yeah, 824k. Jeesh. I mean, we're just lucky to like hide Saiyaman. To be fair, we were lucky it went as well as it did. But yeah, let's do the silly team now.
All right, let's do this.
I say, and then we get like the worst possible starting rotation. Yeah, I've got Cellmax. Cellmax at 55% is still insane. I got very lucky though. I got the 2 ticket packs, the purchasable ones, and got 3 copies of him off of those 2 ticket packs, which is just insane.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so after Kid Goku sold us out at the end, we're just going to jump back in with the the OP version of the team and see how we get on. We definitely don't want... I don't know. It's floating beast seems like such a weird thing to do, but we definitely don't want them both on the same rotation. So... because we want Beast on the opposite rotation and then have the Tech Broly and AGL Broly. Because, yeah, especially against an AGL enemy, like Tech Broly just cannot take damage. Because the only other thing we would have done is put Beast in slot 1 and float off Broly, but there's no reason to do that, really. It'll be interesting to see how much quicker we get through this as well. Because obviously, like next time when Broly transforms, he's going to start going crazy. I think we've got, what, 4 in total, including himself? I can't remember what he needs for his max. It might be 5 for his max, but... yeah, Rose should still be all good. Yeah, I didn't really want a double Broly rotation here, but... yeah, double Broly rotation to start us off is not really what you want. Also, Gohan with... oh, okay, that's not as bad. I was going to say Gohan, but like not being able to get any ki is not particularly great either. Okay, good. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't super straight away, it's not like Broly will just get killed. So... yeah, we ended up with a double Broly turn, which is not ideal, but means the one in slot 3 gets the extra attack, so... I don't think physical Ultima Gohan is good for this stage, though, is he? Like, he's only type neutral, and the boss doesn't have a Ki Blast super attack, so he can't nullify. So, I think nowadays, physical Ultima Gohan is only really good in events where he either has type advantage, so then when his guard runs out, it doesn't matter as much, or when the boss has a Ki Blast super, so he can nullify it. Because once his guard runs out, like, he can get absolutely destroyed. And you have that one turn where Beast can protect him with the target ability, but... yeah, I guess if they do have the final phase, if they have a third phase with the LR art, they probably are in, yeah, because to be fair, we died against the tech phase. I did say, considering that was their TUR art, that probably wasn't the final phase. Yeah, friend Broly get a bunch of attacks off here. Get some crits. The friend's obviously got like a crit build, Broly, which is good. Get that bit of extra damage in here. Would have preferred to kill him this turn, really, but, you know. Tech Broly on the next turn will make short work of this. Alright, so do that. Do that. And then let's grab those. Yeah, my Tech Broly, obviously mine's 55%. He is full level 10 links. One thing I found out yesterday as well, actually, with like I think I was doing, I can't remember which event I was doing. Was it Beast? Where you can, it was an event where you can get sealed. But obviously, because of the way it's worded in his passive, it's not like I didn't think it would do that. I just never really thought about it because I don't think I had the situation come up before. But if Broly gets sealed, so he can't super, but he's still attacking with 24 ki, then he still action breaks the enemy. Because the way his passive is worded is that he action breaks the enemy if he has 24 ki. So he doesn't actually need to super attack. He just needs to attack with 24 ki, and then he does the action break. So that's really useful. Because even if he gets sealed on a rotation, like, you can still use that ability, which is cool. Zamasu not getting any build-up is a little bit awkward, though. But yeah, the new Broly, like the AGL Broly and the Tech Broly, are on each other's 200% teams. So it works quite nicely. What doesn't work quite nicely, as always, is physical Ultimate Gohan's ki. But that's been an issue ever since he released, so can't really be surprised. Yeah, top grossing is probably Monday, since we didn't get it today. Yeah. Yeah, them super attacking Beast is obviously what we want, because he's not going to take any damage. But yeah, they can be attack lowered, so Gohan not getting the 18 ki is definitely annoying. How much is he taking from this? 182. Well, it's not terrible, but it's not great. I guess we could technically, we could see in Broly's EZA details today, but I think it'll probably be either Sunday or Monday morning for me. Because I think he's going to come out, like the EZA will come out next week. But yeah, I can't wait for that in Broly EZA. Hopefully he will be good, because yeah, he'll be another, like, the Tech Broly team with him having movie bosses as a 200%. Like, there's still, the movie bosses team is still not amazing. Like, you've got Tech Broly, AGL Broly, Cell Max, Turlo's army. They're like, I would say almost like instant includes, but that's 4 out of the 6. So really, we need that int Broly EZA. Hey, Broly with the dodge against the Super in slot 3. Love to see that. All right, well, let's get the Death of Paragus in here.
Where do you think you're going?
I mean, you might have to use Harudagan to get enough planetary destruction allies for the Turles army. I would say Int Broly definitely replaces like having to use someone like physical Turles to have enough planetary destruction characters. Alright, so now Broly is fully charged. Let's go for this. I was hoping that maybe they would drop in a way that we could end up getting more than one rainbow orb, but that's fine. Mm-hmm. 19 million for 55% Broly, no support. I really like his 12 key super animation. I wasn't sure on it when we saw it for the first time and it was in like the ×1 speed, but in ×2 I think it looks a lot better. And just eat that for double digit damage. I like the finger point. Yeah, the 12 key's cool. It's annoying that the thing comes up in the top corner though, like right over his face. I feel like that was a bit of an error in design there, but Alright, AGL Broly should be able to tank this okay after Super. I was going to say, he probably doesn't take double digit damage, but okay. Oh, the third phase is just the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I suppose there's no reason not to use this. I'm going to save physical Gohan's active skill because there's no point like action breaking an attack on this turn is actually bad because it's just one less hit for Beast. So,
is that all you've got?
So we'll do that. Do that. I like the fact as well that there can be a good bit of tech for putting him in the middle, because when he gets hit he gives everyone 3 extra ki. So if we were lacking ki for physical Gohan this turn, even though he's in slot 1, because of the target ability, Beast gets hit first, gives him that extra 3 ki. Like on this turn we didn't need it because he was at 24 ki anyway. But so is he getting defense every time he gets hit? He can be attack lowered though, which is good. Yeah, so he's getting defense every time he gets hit. That's awkward. 5.3. Zamasi's had like no build up in this entire event. I don't think he's actually been hit a single time. But, you know, he did a little bit of extra damage and lowered attack. So that's, I guess, all we really need. Oh God, this is going to be... So, Broly's lost a bunch of his damage reduction now, right? So surely this is where it gets difficult. Like, I don't want to put him in slot 1 because he gets the extra defense before attacking, but, like, he only has 50% damage reduction now. So I'm not sure how much he would actually take from a super in slot 1. He's got guard, so it doesn't really matter that Goku's in. But plus we do get the domain buff now. Because he gets, what, is it 200% extra defense in slot 1? So, or before attacking. So he's got pretty high defense and guard, but I guess we'll see. I mean, this is how I want to run the rotation, because then we've got the 2 Brolys together. The Broly at the end gets 6 ki in slot 3, so everyone's going to have 24 ki. 26.2 million. This is him at 55% as well. It's good. Only an additional normal though, sadly. There you go. 17.8 on the additional 12 key super. Of course. We action break the normal and then get hit with a super. So how much is this going to do? Double digit damage, okay. And now it's double Broly time. So yeah, we already know from the anniversary how ridiculous double AGL Broly rotation is with the domain up. So, but yeah, this is a pretty crazy turn. Like the triple Broly with the AGL one in the middle transformed, so they all link and they're all getting the buff from the domain, and that's pretty wild. It's not so much doubting Broly, it's more so like when we play these new events for the first time, like I have no idea how hard his super attack actually hits for, but yeah, there we go. So the triple Broly rotation, that rotation is insane. The amount of damage that you can do in one turn, like bearing in mind that the third Broly didn't even get to attack. But yeah, that's crazy. All right, so there you go. So that was the third and final of the new stages for the new movie heroes, essentially, Blue Zone, with the mission to beat the stage with 6 exploding rage characters. I feel like this mission definitely could be tough for some people, because if you are missing some of these big key players, like the category is not very good. We saw from the first clip, like, we got very lucky to even get as far as we did, I think, in that first run. But there you go, that's the last one and all the missions done. Let me know how you guys got on with this stage 3 versus the Super Saiyan trio and what team you used, regardless of whether you used items or not. Let me know down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so we got those stages done. Those can go up as videos later. / tomorrow. Blue Zone / SSJ Trio 1. And then Blue Zone SSJ Trio 2. Yeah, you have to hide some of the characters. Beast's active skill obviously helps a lot. Because like that turn would have been potentially a bit scary with a Zamasu with no build-up and type disadvantage on a turn where most of his damage reduction would have run out. Like that could have been really bad. But having the Beast active skill obviously does help quite a lot. The tough thing with using physical Goku lead is that you can only bring one extreme character, and then it becomes a bit more difficult after that. Right, I need to do... I want to test out the new banner unit for a video, because before I link level them, I wanted to just try them out at 55%. So I'm going to do that next, because that'll be another video. And then we should do some ticket summons, because I did say we would, and there is in the title. Just double check what all their 200% leads are. Dokkan info, global version still not working. Oh, they have loads of 200% leaders. Beast, physical Gogeta, Tech Piccolo, both the Gammas, Birdku, Int Carnival Gohan, STR, Gohan and Piccolo. Well, I guess because the card starts off as a Piccolo, doesn't it? So they're on like Namekians and some other ones. Warriors Raised on Earth, which obviously like a Vegeta wouldn't be on. The only bad thing about full dodge for the trio is that if you dodge an attack when you're in the standby, it doesn't give you the 3 charges, but... Alright, now the thing is, can we get them on the first turn? Or, I was going to say, or will we get the worst case scenario where they're in slot 7 and then we have to quit? Because we can't have a showcase event, like, because events only last for so long. We can't do a showcase when the character that we want to showcase isn't going to be in the video until turn 3. Oh, the old int one, yeah, full dodge. Did I give them orbs? Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, good. Turn 1. That's what we want to see. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, because I got 2 copies of them when they first came out, and I pulled a dupe while summoning for BROLY, and then it's one of those things you like open up their hidden potential path, and then it's like, wait, what build should I be giving them again? Like, I don't remember. And then you have to like reawaken them and then see what the best build is. I'm probably going to do that. All right. Let's go for this Broly's OST. Let's put on... I might as well put on the trio active skill one, I guess. Right. Hey guys, Marsinged here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to be taking a look at the banner unit Piccolo that exchanges into Vegeta. I didn't get this guy during my initial round of summons, but while I was editing a previous section of videos, I decided to do another rotation on the banner to see if I could get them, and I did, as well as getting another dupe for Int Buu and Dragon Fist Goku. So I would say it's definitely a W rotation, even though I didn't get a dupe for the trio. But I really wanted to try these guys out because I saw a lot of people saying that they are really, really good. So we're going to see them at 55%. I always do for my 55% showcases, I have them at link level 1, just so you can see what they're like as soon as you pull them. So I have held off on link leveling them for now. Obviously, I'll just link level them after this showcase, but it'll be interesting to see how well they fit into the team. Because obviously, they're on the 200% team for the new trio. Parts of their kit seemed very well designed to support the trio. But we'll go over that here. So they have worthy rivals at all Bond of Master and Disciple as a 130 lead. Obviously that could be pretty useful for things like Battlefield. Their super attack is the greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. That's pretty good. And then obviously remember, we start off as Piccolo, which means we get like Namekians, Warriors Raised on Earth, well, Earthbred Fighters. Basically all the sort of categories that Piccolo would be on, as well as things like movie heroes, all-out struggle, powerful comeback. So we've got some interesting stuff on here. And then the passive, key +3, attack and defense 200%, medium chance to dodge, additional attack and defense 150% when attacking, super class allies, attack and defense 30%, plus an additional 2 key and attack and defense 30% for characters who belong to the all-out struggle or movie heroes category. So as a movie heroes support for superclass, they're giving 2 key and 60% attack and defense. All-out struggle as well, but like movie heroes obviously is a big, like powerful team. Units like Beast Gohan, Physical Gogeta, like these guys are going to be supporting them for 60%, which is crazy. They foresee enemy super attacks for 2 turns from the entry turn, which is interesting. It basically just means their first turn. I don't know why they even bothered giving them 2 turns, because the turn where they're not on rotation counts. So it honestly might as well just be 1 turn. It doesn't really make any difference, but that's pretty cool. On their first turn, they have a scouter. Then they get chance of evading enemies' attack 30% extra for 4 turns. So that means for the first 4 turns they have a 60% chance to dodge. As long as you have an all-out struggle ally on the team. They recover 30% HP at the end of the turn, and they exchange with Super Saiyan Vegeta when conditions are met. The exchange condition is turn 5 from the start of battle. So that's the start of battle is what we want, right? Because even if they're not on the first turn, it means you're still going to be able to get the exchange like later on. Because you don't want the you want to get the exchange as soon as possible, especially with how well the Vegeta works with this trio. Like once you want to be going into the standby. But we'll talk about his details once we actually get to the point of exchanging him. So the one thing I would say that is the big downside for a Movie Heroes team build that you're generally going to be running is that because this unit starts off as Piccolo with very Piccolo links, like you can see on this rotation, like he had Fierce Battle and Experienced Fighters active only. So doesn't really have a lot of links. I mean, obviously, in a non-showcase setting, I would just be floating this guy in slot 3. So, of course, the trio and Gohan will be getting a lot more links together. Piccolo is getting experienced fighters from Gohan. So, even in slot 3 on this rotation, he would still have those 2 links active. So, if this wasn't a showcase, obviously, we would just have future Gohan in slot 2 and then Piccolo in slot 3. So... Okay, so we get how many times can we actually get the dodge? That's the thing. So normal's double digits. We dodged 3 out of the 4 attacks, so that's not too bad. Obviously his attack stat, nothing crazy, but again 55%, level 1 links, 2 links active, and he's there as a support, so we're not expecting him to do insane damage. Now I would say just literally this is the first time using him as well, so I've only just got him, but with only 60% dodge and then it drops to 30% after 4 turns, I would say if you're getting dupes, probably thinking about like a full dodge build. But bear in mind, I say that now without using Vegeta yet, so we'll see once we get a little bit further in if that changes at all, in my opinion. But this is a really good rotation as well, the 2 trio LRs together. I did get a dupe of the int trio from the BROLY summons, so mine are 79% now. We were talking about it a bit in the chat before we started this video, but if you're someone who did get dupes for the int trio as well during this celebration, full dodge for them. You just want them to get... They can get a bunch of additionals already, so you want to put the rest into additional. When you have the active skill turn, they get guaranteed crits. And they can do so many attacks. They want to attack multiple times in order to get like their defense built up and also carry over build up to the next turn. So... full dodge is the way to go for these guys, I think. Yeah, they do pretty decent damage anyway. I love their 12 key super though, like the fact that it starts with the 3 of them like lined up like that, and then it's like Vegeta and Trunks power up and go first, and then Goku like, powers up. It looks really cool. I like the fact though that Trunks gets like an extra little attack at the end, but Vegeta doesn't do anything else. Unfortunately, Bulma being sealed means that she's not going to finish off the turn here, so... Yeah, technically that is true. We could get a new base Broly that could actually still be good, because the other base Broly that we now have, I guess you don't always want to transform him on turn 1 though, that's the thing. Of course these guys got sealed. I mean, to be fair, we're not going to be putting them in slot 1, and the trio's just going to kill. The important thing now is to see the Vegeta exchange turn. I need to make sure the animations are on actually, so we don't not see it. Base Broly who turns into Bio Broly, please no. I mean, that could be the part 2 LR though, you never know. 16.3. Yeah, the trio are really good. It's interesting to me that like when we saw their details, there was a bunch of people that I saw saying that the trio was underwhelming. And then like I had a bunch of videos scheduled to still go up. I had yesterday off, so wasn't really paying attention to like what was going on, you know, on Twitter and what people were talking about in the community and stuff like that. And it's funny because when I was getting set up for today, I've seen people saying like, oh, is the trio actually like the best unit in the game now? It's like interesting to see the discourse change so dramatically, like, because obviously I think they are really good, but I hadn't seen anyone saying that they're like the best. But today I saw people saying like, oh, you know, is it Broly or is it the trio that are better? I mean, in my experience so far with both at 55%, I am enjoying using Broly more, I think. But I mean, they're both super good and super fun, and they're also very different, like, because the trio are a support unit, but who also are tanky and do good damage. The standby ability is very easy to get, like very easy to charge, does a lot of damage. And these guys are 19 mil here. There's all with no support as well. There's all their links active. And the additional to 12.7. When you're having the two LR Super Saiyan trios together is definitely very powerful. 13.5. Because yeah, they raise attack on their 12 key, they just don't raise their defense. But they carry over all of these attack buffs to the next turn. So this is perfect now. This is a perfect, like, next turn use the active skill for the trio, because the more super attacks they get in the previous turn, the more of an attack buff they have ready for the turn after. And that's the thing, I like the fact that Future Gohan's been getting a couple more 200% leads recently as well, because he's still a unit that is very good. And now that he's returned on a couple of banners, like, more people are either going to have him or have dupes for him. Like, mine is Rainbow now, so... Because, yeah, post-super, with his damage reduction and everything, he is incredibly tanky. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, animation is cool. Alright, so we've got a little visit from the boy, but I need you to not be in the way just now. Right, so we got the Vegeta exchange, so let's take a look at this guy. See, now we got much better set of links. Right, so the physical Vegeta, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, medium chance to crit. Okay. Attack 300% and performs a crit for 1 turn from the entry turn. So he does a big attack on the first turn with guaranteed crit. So crit for this unit definitely seems like a bit of a waste, even though the Piccolo can take advantage of it. Ah, what are you doing? Yeah, the little menace attacking, trying to come up from below the desk. Right, where did I get to? Because I'm going to have to... I stopped the recording. I can't remember where I got to. I said about his super attack. I'm just going to have to start from his passive again and then cut it back in, I suppose. Alright, so his passive, attack 300%, performs a crit for 1 turn from the entry turn. So big attack on turn 1, guaranteed crit. So it means crits for this unit are probably not as useful. Because yeah, the Piccolo can take advantage of them, but then this guy obviously on turn 1 he doesn't need any crit in the hidden potential at all, but then his super attack effect has crit chance built into it as well. Key 3, attack and defense 200%, reduced damage reduction of 50%, that's good. Additional attack and defense 150 when attacking, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super, and then changes STR, AGL, and Tech key spheres to physical once only. Plus an additional attack 100% when attacking, if there is another all-out struggle ally attacking in the same turn, starting from the 6th turn, from the start of battle. So obviously from the next turn, because it's turn 5, he would get that extra attack buff. Wait, so when does he change the orbs, though? Changes... oh, and it's the additional. So he'll change orbs on his next turn. So really, that means we don't want to use the standby now. Because we ideally want to use the standby when we actually have the orbs. Because when he creates all of those orbs, that's going to give us a ridiculous number of charges for the standby. So... But that's the only thing you have to bear in mind, of course, is once you actually then exchange into Vegeta, he's not a support unit anymore. So... And he has damage reduction, which is good. It's 50%. He is greatly raising on super, defense on super, but he's probably still going to get caught by big super attacks, especially at 55%. So dodge works well for both forms of the card, right? So, I mean, this is the thing. It's not uncommon for banner units now, especially ones that are supports, where you're most likely their best build is going to be dodge, and then just put the rest into additional for their super attack effects, basically. Shout out to Miller, it's Miller time for the follow over on the Twitch side. But yeah, I mean, the Super Saiyan trio, really, really good. Can confirm Vegeta gets caught by supers, but they're still a very good banner unit. I mean, they seem good. I mean, the 60% support as well. I like the super attack animation. We get the crit. Sadly, 2 additional normals, but I mean, with guaranteed crits, he still finished them off, so... Not bad. Oh, right, of course. This guy locks, doesn't he? Oh, that's super annoying. Yeah, the defense that he gives is insane, yeah. That is true. Let's use this. Like I said, we got the massive charge of them on the previous turn, so...
Lend me all of your energy! Kakarot is my prey! I need to help Goku complete the Spirit Bomb!
Big active skill now from the trio. Should do a pretty decent amount of damage. Yeah, 30 million crit. That's pretty good. We're not going to use their standby because we want to use the standby for the other trio. Hopefully Gogeta just actually dodges in slot 1. There we go. I think the active skill animation is pretty good. If you mean the Vegeta, the bit where they both fly in at the beginning, I think it looks cool. Yeah, STR BROLY could definitely be a super easy A for this celebration, that's true. But yeah, this is where the next turn is where we'll see the combo of the trio and the Vegeta orb change and how like ridiculously good that can be. Because we'll probably end up, if we get lucky enough, we're going to end up with a full field that is basically just rainbow orbs and physical orbs. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is obviously very, very good. So he can fit into a team quite nicely. Okay, so we've got Future Gohan's Domain as well. Alright, so... Yep, see, there's the orb change. And then let's go ahead and... we've had all the other animations in the video, I suppose, so why not? We'll go ahead and do the active skill, or the standby for Goku.
Give me the power to put this guy down for the count!
Alright, so... this is what we're saying about why this interaction is so good, as Talus pointed out in the chat. The friend one is not level 10 links, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so at the bottom, he gets an additional 20% defense per key sphere obtained, and then all allies defense 7% for 2 turns per physical orb obtained. So because of the orb change from Vegeta, this is what's the most I can get? It's probably that, because it's only 2 rainbows. So that's 16 physical orbs. That's 16 as well. So yeah, 16 physical orbs. And it's what, 7% per thing? So by picking up those orbs, thanks to Vegeta's orb change, we've now given all allies 112% defense for this turn and the next rotation as well. So that's pretty good. We'll grab those. Also, bear in mind, as we said many times before about how easy it is to charge the standby, the minimum to get the supercharged, like full power version is 41. I've only picked up orbs with 2 characters on this rotation. We already have 44. So there you go, 56 after 1 turn. So that's pretty good. Obviously Goku not going to take any damage, and then yeah, 5.3. I mean, the attack stat's not crazy, but like we said, the Piccolo version, he's there for the support. Vegeta, you get the orb change, which is really helpful for the trio. So I mean, his attack stat is not the thing that we're majorly concerned with. The only thing I guess really is once you've gotten the support out of Piccolo, you get the exchange, and then you get the big orb change to help out the standby, and then after that, then obviously the Vegeta is probably then has a lot less value, because all he's doing after that point is then doing a little bit of damage and having a little bit of damage reduction. But depending on the length of the event and some of the events we have now, like, we'd be finishing it off anyway, because on the next rotation we'll be using the standby, so depending on which phase we're on and how much health the enemy has left, we probably just win then anyway. Right, let's turn off some of these other animations for now. We'll go ahead and target with you, so you can just dodge everything. Yeah, that's the thing. The build is interesting for the unit because mostly the Vegeta part. Like, if the unit was just the Piccolo, it would be very straightforward, full dodge additional, like, support unit. This is also crazy because of the orb change to charge up the standby. So we've got, what, 82 charges? But if we use Bulma's standby, we now get another 23 orbs. So now we're at 105 charges. I mean, the standby attack, because we should kill Boo Piccolo here, the standby attack should just one-shot buff Boo in the next phase. So... At Rainbow, I've seen him drop over 20 mil. Okay, interesting. That 12 key KO screen for Gogeta. And then, yeah, now we're going to get a big... Oh, we can all our links active as well, because we've got the other trio for when we do the standby. Which means I could then float them off. So I could also do this. So there you go, 116 orbs for the standby. Or 116 charges, I should say. So let's see how we get on here.
Fine, just take it. But finish that guy now!
I love how so many of the enemy sprites, like punches, don't go anywhere near his hand. Yeah. 86 million crit. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we get the KO screen with the spaceship. So awesome. All right, well, there you go. So yeah, Piccolo definitely very good support. Vegeta gives a lot to the trio if you're using the standby on that specific turn, because getting that massive amount of charges and then all the support for the allies as well is really, really good. So the thing is, even if his overall performance wasn't that great, which, I mean, I think he still did okay considering 55% level 1 links, I think he's still very good for this team specifically. Now, on a general Movie Heroes team, if you're not running the trio, it's probably not as useful because that big Vegeta orb change I think is really, really good for the standby. But certainly solid. I mean, this is, like I say, I've used them once now for this at 55% level 1 link. So once I get them link leveled, use them a bit more. Obviously they could be better, but I think still a very solid unit, solid banner unit for sure. I wouldn't like chase them if you pulled the trio and not him. And of course, I think with the way it works now, the banner unit is the banner unit in the part 2 banners? I'm not sure how that works when the banners are still up, but obviously you can get copies of them from the future banners as well. But let me know what you guys think if you got the Vegeta and Piccolo unit down below in the comment section. They certainly seem solid, so yeah, pretty good. But let me know your thoughts down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Yeah, so definitely pretty good. Now I just need to actually link level them, but I've been using a lot of my link skill orbs for like the new units, so I probably don't want to spam them on these guys because I probably will use them for the part 2 units as well. Let's rename those. Oh. Piccolo, Vegeta 2. Actually, let me put a reminder in the file name because I don't know which. This probably won't be the first video I put up, so I need to cut end part. I'm sure I've seen my cousin pull in Frieza in part 2 of the anniversary. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I can't remember if that's how that works. Like, if Frieza was in the general pool for the part 2 banners, then obviously, yeah, these guys will be in the general pool for the whatever banners it is that are coming out in part 2. But I'm not sure 100%. Yeah, because how many link orbs do I have left? The problem is they have so many links because they have 5 links that are different after they transform. So it would cost, yeah, look at that. That's a lot of link skill orbs just to level up the banner unit. So I probably won't do that. I probably will just link level them naturally. Because the best way to link level characters if you don't want to use the orbs is do a bunch of runs on the link level stage and then use orbs to even out the numbers to say like 8, depending if you've got some of them up to 8 already, and then use like 2 key runs to get them to 10, and as you can obviously finish off some of your other link level characters at the same time. Oh nice, there you go. Didn't realise this Goku had finished. I can take him off the team. What's really funny is I'd started link leveling the Vegeta before the Goku. Like, he had links already at like 5 and 6, and the Goku got to full level 10 links before him. Alright, so you can throw them on there now.
Alright.
And obviously we'll be able to do all the daily missions and things like the Roshi thing and stuff like that. Yeah, I won't have time to jump into another event. Although, to be fair, I should actually, when this run has finished, we'll do a few ticket summons just to get us to the end of the stream, because I did say we were going to do that, and then we got caught up doing all the content instead. Like I said, I didn't realise when I made the stream even that the those Blue Zone stages were out today. We tried much of the Easy A physical Ribrian on the AGL BROLY team. She helps super boss requirements, and with Battlefield Diva gets 93% chance to dodge. Interesting. I just don't really... The thing is, I know she like is a solid unit, and I showcased her with the trio. I'm just not a fan of the character, so I have no like encouragement to use her, basically. Like, when it comes to the super bosses, I like running the full like extreme like Broly's, Rosé's, Zamasu kind of like setup. So Cell Max obviously as well. Okay, I really need that in Broly Easy A to push the Broly team like over the top, because then it's like you have Tech Broly and slot 1 on both rotations, with the other rotation partners being AGL Broly, potentially then in Broly, and then you just have like Cell Max, Turles army. I mean, it seems weird to float the Turles army, to float Cell Max though, because he's so good. He's not really a unit that you would necessarily think like to float him off because he's so powerful. Like, you'd keep him on main rotation. So I guess it just depends, because you could put him in slot 1, put Transform Tech Broly in slot 2, and then have Int Broly as a floater, so that in slot 3 they'll share a bunch of links. Because the only problem with Cell Max on the Tech Broly team, especially if you're running AGL Broly and then the Easy 8 Int Broly when he gets it, is that Cell Max isn't going to have a lot of partners on that team that have big bad bosses. But yeah, shout out to everyone that came out to the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not already. We have over 100 people in the stream, so we could get to 100 likes on the stream if everybody goes ahead and hits that like button. Yeah, Bloodmonger, how's it going? Top grossing probably not till Monday, as we didn't get it today. They very rarely ever do top grossing at the weekend, so prestige system for player ranks. Yeah, that would be interesting. Could you imagine if they did it like you get a Dragon Ball next to your rank, so you can prestige 7 times? As long as you get something for doing it other than that, though, because like if you don't get anything out of it other than, you know, the usual rank up, get a full stamina bar, like what's the point? I think we talked about this before on a stream, like if there was a kind of prestige system, make it so that like every 20 or 30 ranks or something you get an extra 1 point in stamina, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for people who prestige and then still like grind like crazy, you could end up with a lot of extra stamina, especially because the first like couple of 100 ranks aren't going to take very long to get, especially if you're doing like, you know, boosted link level runs and stuff. So that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I think we did hit top grossing. I saw a couple of people posting like screenshots of the Play Store and stuff, even on like the day the banners came out. Because obviously JP, for whatever reason, I don't know why they don't just do them both the same way, but JP, like when they hit top grossing, they just give out the rewards like straight away. And then for some reason for Global, they always wait like multiple days. I'm not sure why. Which is annoying. I mean, the thing is, for me, I'm done summoning on the Part 1 banners anyway, but obviously a lot of people want any extra stones they can get their hands on at the moment, just so they can do some extra summons, which is fair enough. Yeah, being able to have 400 stamina would be nice. Because we're at, what, like 398 with the max now. Top grossing in 9 countries. That's alright then, so that's what, like 63 stones. But yeah, let's do some of these ticket summons. If we can get an Int Piccolo Jr., that would be good. He's basically the only unit that I actually need. I didn't realise we could do these already. Oh no, wait, you can only do the first, yeah, it's the first 2 steps. So yeah, I need to save all the tickets and do them all at the same time. Oh, you can do the 50 ones, can't you? To make it quicker. Wait. Oh, right, yeah, this is the one-time only one, isn't it? With the 20 guaranteed. All right, let's do these. I'll record these as well, might as well. Actually, nah. Let's just do it. Because then I can spam through it. I'm not going to get anything from them, that's the thing. Like, the 20 featured SSRs thing is cool, but like I don't need any of the units on this banner except for 1. So, and because they're from tickets, you can't trade them in for coins. So it's like all of the SSRs I get are useless essentially. Hey, Barlot. Nice. I mean, we'll take any LRs though. Gogeta. Okay, nice. Actually, to be fair, I might not have them rainbowed now that I think about it. God Goku. Like, this Moe would actually be really good if you needed dupes for, like, these characters, because God Goku, the STR duo, physical Vegeta Blue, old school. We've got 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogeas. The Super Trunks. Like, he's not good, but he's a recent character. Got 2 of those boys. AGL Bardock. In BROLY, who's getting his EZA. So, I mean, the thing is, like I said, if these were characters that I actually needed, that's a pretty good Moe, all things considered. Got 2 random LRs as well. Do I need dupes for the 17s? I feel like I didn't rainbow them. Or did I rainbow them when they came back on a banner? I actually genuinely don't remember. STR? Yeah, no. No. They're rainbow, so I don't need them. As I suspected, the only unit I actually need is the Int Piccolo Jr. Let's do that. 51. Oh, God animation. What a surprise that out of 50 units we're going to get 3 SSRs. I might literally only get the 3 though. Who knows? Got no animation. The AGL Trunks. I mean, that's the thing, right? The banner has a lot of Dokkan Fests on it, and it has a lot of the older ones on it as well. So the banner will be good for a lot of people. It's one of those things, the longer you've been playing, or like the more of a whale you are, the less useful these banners are. And as we said already, because they come from tickets, you can't trade them in for coins. So it's basically just all barber points at this point. Which I never use. I remember there used to be, a long time ago, when the daily missions were different, and there was the daily mission for buying something from the barbershop. Since they took that mission away, I can't even remember the last time I got something from the barbershop, apart from maybe like support memory reels when I was in the middle of recording loads of videos. But yeah, it's good to get, like, we got that Int Janemba on that other one, and obviously he'll get a Super ECA hopefully at some point. I'm still hoping Int Janemba STR Gogeta double Super ECA for the 10th anniversary. That would be awesome. And Trunks carrying mine, which on this banner I think means an LR. That's got Goku. Yeah, Casper, how's it going? Old school tech Goku. Maybe it does just mean featured then. It was for the God Goku. Yeah, it was. That's the thing. This is why I said at the beginning I saved 150 of those Memmorial stones, because if I don't pull the copy of Piccolo Jr. that I need, I'll just buy it with the other 150 Memmorial stones that I have, and then at least I'll have him rainbowed. Because chances are we'll get another world tournament before he's back on a banner again, so might as well have him rainbowed, since I can't do anything else with those tickets or coins, or stones I should say. Obviously buy the rainbow tickets, but physical transforming Vegeta. I remember early on for my channel, I can't remember how long it was, but like that was a really, really good Saiyan day for me. That was like 4 or 5 years ago when he came out, and I got him to 2 dupes in like 440 stones or something. Because I think it was like the first multi only was discounted to 40. And then yeah, it was like 440 stones total. I pulled 3 copies of him. Yeah, that would be nice if the ticket characters from tickets could be traded for like 1 coin instead of 5, but even that would be too generous for them, I think. Guess what I'm spending 300 of my Memmorial stones on? Oh god. Is it going to be physical Angel Freezer by any chance? get those extra copies ready for his EZA. 2019 and was one of the first same time celebrations. Well, that makes me think it's either Tech Gogeta or Omega. Oh my god, where are all the SSRs? Oh. Hey, there's the boy, the OG, one of the earliest Dokkan Fests in the game. STR BROLY, who potentially will get a Super EZA this celebration, but who knows. 79% since he came out, damn. Alright, so we've got the last couple of tickets to do here. Chaozu and Trunks. Well, I don't think I might save the others. I need to decide whether I'm going to get Piccolo or not. And if I don't, I'll just use those other tickets. I'll use the stones to get more tickets. Because like I say, I think Piccolo Jr. is the only character I actually need. At least when I last checked. 1 minute. I don't think we're getting top grossing at 9 o'clock. Because 9 o'clock is a JP time for stuff. Like usually Global's not getting news or anything at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 90%. So, I mean, it's 8:59. Like, when it hits 9 o'clock, we can see the news. But then I'm ending the stream because that's the end of the early stream. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't necessarily need to get that extra copy of Piccolo Jr. because, I mean, at 90%, obviously, he still just one-shots the entire World Tournament anyway. So, yeah, see, it's 9 o'clock. And as expected, because yeah, 9 o'clock is normally the JP news time. If there's news in a same time celebration about the celebration in general, sometimes it will be at 9 o'clock because it will be for both versions. But if it's global specific, like top grossing, there's not really any reason to expect it to have dropped now. It should have dropped like an hour and a half ago. But anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. Top grossing will probably be Monday then. So I appreciate you guys coming out. We'll get the showcases and that up that we did today for the Blue Zone stages. I'm going to be doing some videos for like BROLY and the trio versus some of the other tough events. Those will be going up over the course of today and tomorrow as well. There'll be no streams tomorrow. I'm out doing stuff for the day on Saturday, so there will be videos going up but no streams. So I appreciate you guys coming out to this one. Hit that like button and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.